First thing we want to focus on is really balance. When you're doing any exercise, you want to focus on balance. It keeps you centered, keeps you focused, and it actually makes your ligaments, your bones, your muscles stronger because you're in proper alignment. When you're in proper alignment, your aim is really your heel, your knee, your hips, shoulders, ears, all aligned. Not stiff, but just aligned straight, as though you're having a string pulled up through the center of your body. So focusing on balance and posture is really important. With some of the exercise I want to show are very basic exercises, and the key is keeping shoulder width apart, which is just sort of a natural stance. Your toes are slightly angled outward, just very, very slightly, maybe 1 or 2%. And you slightly bend your knees. You relax your body. You don't hunch over. And you don't curve back. Just let everything kind of rest on the natural balance of your legs. Your hands are at your sides. This is really important. You don't want your hands to be curled forward. You know, a lot of people have this forward shoulder posture, and some people over posture. You just want your hands at your sides, maybe slightly going forward. Again, if you have a string, pulling yourself up to the top of your head very gently. And you want to focus on posture, just relaxing. This alone is a very relaxing exercise. So sort of moving back and forth. In fact, one very basic exercise called bamboo in the wind, and you can have your hands over your heart, standing up straight. Close your eyes gently, and just imagine that you're a very soft bamboo tree standing with a very light breeze blowing across you. And just breathe very naturally, very lightly, very deeply, but very lightly. That's bamboo in the wind. You could do that anywhere, anytime, in a very nice, quiet setting. There's standing meditation, popular Tai Chi and Qigong exercise. I see a lot of people doing this where same posture, your knees, as my teacher taught, are maybe 1 or 2% pushing outward. And there's advanced versions of this exercise, but the basics are that you're standing with your general posture, and your arms are out in front of you like you're holding a big ball, very light, airy ball, or hugging a tree. You pretend you're 1 inch taller, and you're relaxed though, not stiff. You definitely don't want to be stiff and rigid. You want to be relaxed. And I kind of think of it like a very light ball of energy that you're holding in front of you. Relax your hands, your fingers, wrists, elbow, shoulders. Relax, just relax. And you just stand. And you can keep your eyes open or you can keep your eyes shut. Have a smiling mentality. Doesn't mean you have to smile big, but the smiling mentality is just a very relaxed, calm feeling inside of your whole body. Even for a short time, give yourself permission to have this for a very short time. This is a version of standing meditation. It is we call it a core stance. And you can raise your hands up higher if you'd like. If your hands become tired or fatigued, you can drop them lower. You could even go by your sides and pretend that your fingers are roots that are gently rooting into the ground. So there's several ways to do that exercise. Then there's what I was taught, the 3 harmony stance. I can show you footwork later, but basically it's like a basic balanced boxer's stance. And you have one arm up and one arm back. Again, don't hunch, straight, always straight, relaxed straight. And then you can switch sides if you want. Again, I'll show you footwork later. This is another 3 harmony stance. The harmony, the 3 harmony would have to do with the alignment of your 3 sections of your body. You know, your knees, your hips, your shoulders. So there's that. So you have just basic standing, rooting, core stance, 3 harmony stance left, 3 harmony stance right, different standing meditations. So those are very basic exercises that you can experiment, and you can do those for 30 seconds. You can do it for a minute. You can do 2 minutes, 5 minutes. I like to do 10 minutes each time I do it. Set a timer, put on some relaxing music, or do it out here in nature if you can. Those are very basic exercises that'll actually help you feel a lot better throughout the day. The next exercise is a very simple, basic Tai Chi, Qigong exercise. And they call it many different names, but basically it's rise and fall. And you start with a slightly wider than shoulder width stance. You pretend your arms are very light, relax at your side, and you're bending your knees a little bit more, just a little. Keeping a slight curve to your back, just slightly. You want to tuck your hips in, but still have a gentle curve here, okay? And your hands are to your sides, but instead of facing to the sides, you're turning them and you're rising to a chest height and falling. Rising, falling. Very loose, very light, very relaxed. You're turning your wrists, your fingers, kind of think of it like a wave. And when you're going up, maybe you're breathing in, gently exhale to your sides. Breathe in gently. Breathe out gently. Bending your knees. Extending your knees very slightly. And you'll start to feel a very light, tingly feeling in your hands. You can actually feel the air go through your fingers. Remember your posture, never over, never back, and not too fast. Very slowly, to the rhythm of your breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So that's the rise and fall exercise. Another exercise, another great exercise is basic one arm circles. Again, having your posture, your core posture is nice and relaxed. Just relax like a wet noodle. Single arm circles, it's kind of like this. Think of doing a circle, but nice and slow. But don't just move your arm rigidly. You basically, I guess it's kind of like holding a very, very soft paintbrush, right? And you're painting a circle, using your whole body and making a nice, gentle circle. But instead of a paintbrush, you open your hand. You're twisting your hand. Watch your hands. Very slowly. Circle. You go a little faster with this one. You don't have to go slow. Of course, going slow is always good. Focus. And then you can switch to the other arm. Do circles. Your other hand you can keep at your side. You can even keep on your hip if you want. Pretend you're moving a very soft, light, silky circle of energy. As you get better and better, you can turn your whole body, your shoulder. You can circle the energy around. See, I'm moving my hips, swaying my hips very slightly. It brings blood and circulation and energy to my knees, my ankles, my shoulder, my elbow, my fingers. Very gently. And then you can do what they call double arm circles. This is a little more tricky, a little more hand-eye coordination, but you basically circle this way, circle this way, circle this way, circle this way. Pretend that you're moving energy, very soft, gentle energy. Moving it in circles. You can stop and go back to a little bit larger circles, which means you're going to bend your knees, circle around, bend your knees, nice big circles. And slowly go back. Do the other arm, nice big circles, turning your hips. Remembering your posture, always standing 1 inch taller. A happy, smiling attitude while you're doing this is giving yourself permission to do it. And then you can close. I always like to do a closing exercise. What my teacher teaches me. Basic closing exercise. Just standing shoulder width apart. Bend your knees slightly, hands together, and then make a big circle and reach up. And you're pulling positive energy down through your body. Bend your knees, and you're pushing the energy gently into your lower dantian, or your center body area. And then you're lifting energy from the earth, circling it around. Big breath in, and then exhale, and gently pushing it to your center. I like to do this 3 times. We call that a very basic exercise, a very basic closing exercise. And then sometimes I close with bamboo in the wind or just a standing posture. And just relax for a moment, close your eyes, and think about nature. Think about something beautiful, something relaxing. Allow your mind to relax. Allow your body to relax from your toes up through your head. Just feel really, really good inside, just for this moment. And then just relax, open your eyes, take a big breath. And take that through your day. Take that relaxation feeling with you throughout the day.